Hello everybody, welcome back. It's your boy Mr. Greenhands, and today we're going to be doing a video about gnats. Love them or hate them, more likely hate them. They're a pain in the backside, and there are going to be some tips that you can use to get or limit them or actually get rid of them. Let's do this. Gnats are super attracted to wet and moist soil to lay their eggs. Gnats can lay up to about 200 eggs. Within 2 weeks, they're an adult. They love the moisture of the soil. They will lay their eggs in the soil and leave it absolutely a mess. And if you don't take care of this, it will lead to a massive infestation within weeks. So, to make sure that doesn't happen, we have to break the cycle and manage the infestation before it happens. And in this video, we're going to show you 2 things that you can use to do that. I had a massive infestation with gnats, and these items are the 2 items that I use. We have some sticky pads. You can buy them off eBay, you can buy them off Amazon, and they're perfectly amazing. You can stick them in the side of your flower pots, and these flies are attracted to these. And I've got this amazing Lavaliate. It's a no-gnat solution. It's basically a volcanic rock, which is actually non-chemical. It's all natural, and it helps to keep those pesky gnats at bay. What this does is creates a barrier or a layer, so if there are any gnats in there, if there are any larvae inside the soil, it prevents them from coming out of the soil and develop into an adult and obviously continuing the cycle. So this is one way of breaking the cycle. It is amazing, and I stand by this product. It's perfect, but I did add this to it as well to make these 2 combined together has created wonders for me, because I had a massive amount of gnats, and I obviously I have tried a hydroperoxide. I tried throwing away the soil. I tried every little thing. Then I came across this product. It's amazing. Definitely not sponsored by them. Would be nice if they did sponsor me, because I'm telling you, I stand by this. This is amazing, and I'm going to show you how you use it with combination of this. And before I go any further, I just want to show you, okay, if you're a bit squeamish about certain bugs and stuff like that in your face, like watching the video, please turn away now. But it's amazing to see what the results of these sticky things can do. This is one that I've stuck in there, and look at it, guys. It literally caught so many of those pesky gnats, and it did a magnificent job getting that reduction. Sometimes you might not actually get rid of them totally, but this is a really good solution to reduce the amount. And I have found that by keeping up with this, I have eliminated all those pesky gnats. So you don't really have to throw your soil away. This is a very good thing to do, and it makes sure your plant is healthy and safe, because those gnats will take all the nourishment from your plants and actually kill your plants in the long term. It's not nice. There's a lot of things that you can use as well. You don't have to have this product, but it's brilliant. But if you do have some sand is amazing. Just put quite a decent amount, maybe about 3 centimeters, or maybe 2 to be exact, in depth of sand on top of the soil, so that keeps the larvae at bay, and it prevents the adult gnats from going back into the soil and laying more eggs, because they are really mad. They lay a lot of eggs, guys. They lay tons of eggs. At one point, I actually had them flying. I was using my phone in my bed, and the flies were literally on my phone. Nah, not a healthy thing. So this is the perfect thing for it. I stand by this, as I said. Or you can use sand, you can use hydroperoxide. There's many ways, but I found this one is one of the best things. There are other traps that you can research and use as well, but I found these 2 combinations has turned out to be the best thing I ever purchased. I kept the sticky pads in here. I didn't put a layer on this in this pepper plant, because I wanted to to basically do a video to show you exactly how I did it. This is my amazing Scotch bonnet pepper. I have been overwintering it. As you guys can see, it's really doing well. It's starting to put on new leaves, and I wanted to make sure I protected it from those gnats, because they were a pain, because I want this beautiful plant here to be giving me fruit in the upcoming season. So just open the bag. It does, before I go any further, let me just show you what it looks like. It looks like sand anyway. This is what it looks like, and this is lava rock, and it's beautiful and it's amazing. It just pretty much, it feels like sand in your hand. So if you do have any sand, by all means go and use it. So I normally just throw it out in there without even worrying about too much, because this will not affect the plant anyway, because there's no chemicals in this at all. This is a natural product. It's nothing that's going to affect the plant or intrude anything to cause it to die. So I just literally lay it around it. Just throw some more, and I literally, this is the last of it, because I did buy 2 massive bags. They do come in 1 liter, and I end up buying 2 3-liter ones, and that pretty much covered quite a lot of the plants that I have at home. And I have a lot of plants at home here. So you can do this and water afterwards as well, or you can water then do this. I like to kind of keep it a little bit patted down, you know, to kind of like put some pressure on it to kind of make sure there's nothing coming out of there. It's quite hard, because they can't dig up this. They struggle to dig up the sand, and I think they give up eventually. But by adding this and then adding the sticky pads onto it, it makes it more troublesome, and in no time you will see great results. And that's literally it. Basically, in about maybe 2 weeks time, I will add some more back to it and cover it around again, and do the same thing all the way around, just to make sure I am not going to be getting any more gnats. And you just get your sticky pads. I bought a cheap one, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you and say I bought the most expensive one. I bought the cheapest one that gave me hell to take off, but there are some more expensive ones out there which are easier to take off. So you just basically peel it all the way back, exposing that adhesive. And I'm telling you, my hands were filled with adhesive when I was finished with this. You could do both sides, or you could just do one side of it. And obviously you guys can see my hands are starting to get all sticky. So make sure you use gloves. Don't be like me. You can use gloves for this as well. Just take that off. And make sure you don't have anything that's close by that's going to stick to it, because this is super sticky. At some point I kind of gave up trying to take all of it off. Once I've exposed some of it, my hands were too sticky to continue, so I just left some of it on there. But there you go. Taking it all off, and then you just stick it in the soil. I normally stick it just in the corner there, and that's it. Voila. So when they come up, if there are any flies around, it does have a very strange smell to it, but it does it captures all of them. And it's just a perfect way to manage your gnats. And actually, I'm happy to say that I have not seen any gnats in the last few weeks, and it's a very good result. And there are cheaper options, but I found this is the best way that I've reduced and completely annihilated them. So you guys can use these 2 tips that would help you. I promise you, it definitely worked for me. Try it out and see if it worked for you, because I have tried other methods. I've tried the throwing away the soil. I've tried the hydroperoxide way, and definitely this one works. And if you do have, there is a cheaper method, which is if you find sand or get a bag of sand which is cheaper, you will do the same thing and you should get the same results. So let's try to make sure we can limit those pesky gnats, because everybody in that plants or have plants in their home have come across this big problem that everybody has. Thank you guys. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and if you love what I do, hit that notification bell once you subscribed, and don't forget to look after yourself and the planet, because we just have to.